Welcome to this reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay? If it doesn't resonate, leave it. These messages today are channeled for those who truly need them. So if you don't need them, then it might not be for you. These messages tend to come out very specific, so take that into consideration. Use your discernment. Always remember the story has to get told as an analogy for the most part, but it is that, just an analogy. So if it doesn't resonate, don't worry. And always remember, interpret it how it is interpreted in your mind, right? Always change around the characters if you need to. It has to come out feminine or masculine just as a dominant in the reading. It doesn't mean that it's a feminine in your life. It could be a masculine, etc., etc. Okay, tarot is the gray in between the black and white. Okay. I am Whitney. Welcome to my channel. What is the collective need to hear today? Wow. Look at how much these cards complement each other. That's what I picked up first and foremost. Okay, is the complement of the color in the background. The only thing that's kind of disturbing me is this, the Athame came out first, okay? And now it's in reverse. And that's a little bit worrying to me because I'm worried that somebody's boundaries have been breached or are being breached. And the universe is like, a clearing needs to be done now. Okay, we're in autumn. So this is current energy, okay? And it's the watchtower. So it's almost like amp up security. It's time to amp up security. Okay, it's time to do some clearing spells in the house, right? Give a good sweep job. Sage clearing, smudge burning, Yule log lighting, stuff like that. You can do all sorts of things in your house to clear it, right? And I feel like somebody's boundaries are being breached, okay? And actually, I noticed that in my bathroom, I have a salt barrier all around my apartment. And there's parts of my bathroom where the salt barrier has broken. And I know that if that barrier is broken, then something can come through. Okay, so maybe do a salt boundary around your house, something like that. I don't know. Take what resonates, okay? Okay, now they want me to pull an animal spirit, which is not generally something I do too often. So take that as a sign from the animals coming out. I usually take one animal. There it is. Ooh, three came out. No way. There's the caribou. Cycle of life, rebirth, abundance. Caribou make long annual migrations and are associated with the cycle of life. The Inuit people believed that as caribou returned to them each season, so did souls return to earth after death, taking the form of either beast or human. So in the picture, there's a whole bunch of, I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up. There's a bunch of different souls inside the caribou. This camera's not the best, but there's different things in there. Okay, there's a lamb in there. I'll list them off. It says it. There's a polar bear, an ox, a ram, a goose appearing in the body of the caribou. This composition signifies the kingship of all life and recalls the Inuit belief in the universal soul. Okay. So I don't know if somebody is like, this is almost like, I feel like you do have a kinship with the spirits around you, and you do listen to yourself. You do listen when you're getting warned about something. Okay. So it's almost like they're saying amp up security. Okay. Because then we have the panther. Okay. Beautiful artwork, by the way, for this panther. And magic, darkness, and death. Like other large cats, the panther represents ferocity and courage. Ha, sorry, that was broken up. Courage. The Black Panther is particularly mythical symbol that represents dark energies and rebirth. North American tribes of North, South, and Central America, Native American tribes of North, South, and Central America consider the Black Panther to yield powerful magic. Egyptian rituals involved the wearing of a panther tail around the waist or neck, which brought strength to its wearers. The Kayans of Borneo feared the soul of the Black Panther as much as the beast's form. After killing a panther, a Kayan hunter would step 8 times over the dead animal, reciting the spell, "Panther, thy soul under my soul." So they were okay. So I feel like there's this, somebody could be trying to take your soul. Okay. And I just got yanked on something here on the table. And okay, listen to this one. This one's monkey. Agility, courage, and spirit. The monkey is an ancient deity worshipped by the Middle Eastern people. A monkey hero named Hanuman rescues Sita, the god Vishnu's queen, who had been abducted by a demon. Himanu was made invincible by Bharmara, the godfather and creator, and possessed the skill and agility to leap across the heavens. He leads the monkey army against the demon and rescues Sita, for which he is granted everlasting life. In this painting, the monkey recalls the power of Humana and his domination over the heavens. Okay, so as I'm putting the pieces together here, I feel like because you're being warned about something, you're being warned from this monkey that I think somebody's trying to take your soul. They're trying to lead you to death, okay, which is why you need to clear your home and set a boundary, okay? There's something like death-like in your home, okay? And it's not really looking that good right now, okay? This is not looking that good. I have a reading. Because your boundaries have been breached. Okay, give me this reading and this cards, please. What's this? Help me. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, so like, I don't know where it is that you live. Okay, but oh my God, you could be like, I really think that this is a haunting. Okay, there's the Babadook. The Babadook comes out of a book and haunts the occupants of this house, which is a woman and her child, right? What's on the front? Ooh, the deep. So something's hiding, okay, in your apartment possibly. And it does not want, look at this, help me in reverse with neighbors. It does not want you to get help from anybody around you. It wants you to suffer under its domain, I guess. Okay. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So, I'm going to recite a clearing ritual that you can do, to, help rid the energy of this. Okay. First of all, a straw or a wooden broom, right? A wooden broom with straw or whatever, something like that, or like a homemade broom, a clearing broom needs to be used. Okay, not specifically like this broom in the picture, but it needs to be an authentic broom, not plastic. Okay, open up all of the windows and start sweeping. I mean, everywhere, the floor, the ceiling, the air, okay? As you're sweeping, okay, banish negative energy from your space, from the space that you're in, okay? And get it out the window, whatever you can do. Whatever comes to you is best. Sometimes what I say is I'll just constantly say, clear all negative energy, clear all negative energy, clear all negative energy from myself, clear all negative energy from my apartment, clear all negative energy and lock it, banish it. It's not allowed to come back. And then I'll close the windows. Okay, so something like that needs to be done. And then a border needs to be going around either your creative space where you work, your home, wherever it is that you feel like you're being invaded. Okay, and by being invaded, what that would mean would be attacks, right? You're constantly stubbing your toe, you're constantly drawing blood, you're hurting yourself, you feel like, you dropped something on the ground, it shattered everywhere, like just stuff that normally doesn't happen is usually, oh yes, and this is another old wives' tale. If there's a demonic presence in your house, if you drop something, okay, it will always land messy side down. Okay, so if it's a drink, it will spill everywhere. Okay, if it's a sandwich, it will land face down. Okay, it's to make the biggest mess possible. If you're spilling things and dropping things and nothing's really happening, it's all landing sunny side up and you just pick it up and you laugh and giggle, this isn't the message for you. It's more messy things. It's more things that are like, oh my God, if one more thing happens, like literally I went somewhere yesterday and the lady was ringing me out and she hit her hand on the till and she went, oh, and she just kind of shook it for a second. I go, that really hurt, didn't it? She goes, yeah, it did, because it hit her knuckle. And I went, oh man, like really sorry I just witnessed that. But and I know that I had this one job that had this really dark, evil presence in it, like this panther, okay, dark energy in it. And it hurt me all the time. I constantly drew blood. I constantly dropped things. I constantly hurt myself because there was something hiding in the deep that's always lurking to hurt people. Okay, and they're usually dark energies that have nothing else better to do than come and fuck with you. Okay, and somebody could have summoned this to you. I just heard somebody could have, wanted you to get hurt in some way. So they want these energies to hurt you. So they send you dark magic, right? Like, I don't know. The son is the one that picks the Babadook up from the bookshelf. But the mother goes, well, where'd you get that book? And he goes, from the shelf. And she's like, kind of looks at him like, okay, that's weird, because I don't remember this book ever being here. It just appears out of nowhere. Okay, just appears out of nowhere. And there we go. Escape. Okay, and then we've got trap underneath in reverse. So you're actually going to be able to escape whatever this is, I believe, by clearing the energy away from you. Okay, because look we've got the call underneath. It's like, this is the call that somebody needs to do this clearing once and for all. Okay, and then look what was underneath it. The devil. Demonic energies coming out to seek you, coming out to eat you, coming out to hurt you, right? Always trying to draw blood, always trying to terrify you, trying to scare you, right? And then underneath that, we do have the egg. So I do think that something is brewing, and if it pops out, once it's got enough energy to hurt you, then that's when something's going to go wrong. So I think that's why you're getting the warning to do this clearing now. So then it stops brewing and festering inside of you and doesn't end up killing you. I don't know for sure if this thing can kill you. I mean, in the Babadook, it didn't. They she overcame it. She actually dominates it and then puts it in her basement, right? Because sometimes these evil spirits, they don't really know what they're doing. They just want a human source again. They want a temple. They want to be seen and heard again, right? So once you acknowledge it, you can kind of banish it back to the source. Right? And if nobody sent it to you, then you can also banish it to God, and God can deal with it. Right? I've kind of, I don't know, man. I took this weird turn with God, and it's like, I'm really uncomfortable with the word, but I'm more attached to, I watched this movie, okay, called Frailty. It's a little bit older, okay? It has Bill Paxton in it, Matthew McConaughey, and the dad, Bill Paxton, he gets a download from God to kill demons that are hiding in people, like pedophiles, people who abuse their wives, drunken messes, just abusive people that are taken over by demonic energies. And Bill gets the address, gets the person's name, gets everything, and goes and kills them. And he says the entire movie, it's the will of God. It's the will of God. It's the will of God. And his one kid doesn't believe him. Just like in the Babadook, there's always one person that doesn't believe. Okay. And because of that non-belief, they get strucken down, right? They're going to see something. They're going to go through something. Something's going to fuck with them. And they're going to go, I should have never touched black magic. I should have never dabbled where I shouldn't have. I should have never caused this person pain. I should have never sent that demon to that house because now it's in my house, right? People have to learn the hard way when they don't trust in the universal's karmic laws, and they take things into their own hands and they think they're allowed to do God's will. Unless it is told upon you and you are given that mission, which becomes a mission, which means you are fully supported, right? You wouldn't have a lot of interference. This is being massively like somebody's magic is being interfered, which means it's not God's will. It's the work of the devil, which is why the devil came out with Rosemary's Baby, which is a possession. It's almost like I feel like whoever's doing this to you, whoever's taunting you, they're the ones that are possessed. And the demon that they're possessed with is fucking with you. Okay, I suddenly had this urge to wear all these crosses. And I have a cross on my back, but I don't have a cross on my front. Suddenly wearing these crosses, and I feel like it's because of vampires. It's because of energies that are around me that are trying to manipulate me. They're trying to fuck with me, and I'm doing this to them. I'm saying, stay the fuck away from me. I don't want you around. I'm not that type of energy. I don't mess with that type of energy. I don't want that type of karma. I don't want that around. If you want to say that that's God's will, if you want to say whoever God is to you, and I mean, God can be so many different things, and so many people call God a different thing. You can call, people can say Kobe Bryant is their God. You know what I mean? Like, you can say whoever, I don't know why that name came in, and apparently that guy's a motherfucking, like, that guy's psycho. And I think a lot of people that have mesmerized these celebrities and wanted to be in these celebrities' skin and wanted to live that life of luxury hopefully realize now that those people are massively fucked up. Okay. And the things that they do and the rituals that they do and the hurt that they cause to get that fame, to get that fortune, right? It will cost them in the end. They will pay for that price. But right now they just want the money. So they don't really care, right? And whatever this is around you, they just want your life. They don't care who you are. They don't care what you look like, right? You could be a child. You could be an adult. You could be a hermaphrodite. You could be straight, gay, fat, skinny, anorexic, a rebel. You can be whatever you want. You still have a temple, which means you're still baitable to any demon that wants your carcass just to wear and sport. Now, sporting Jennifer's carcass, like it's gross. It's gross, right? But people let them in because they drink, they do a lot of drugs. They got no shields. They got no protection. They don't understand that these things are out there. And preying on their stupidity, vulnerability, and lack of sobriety. Okay, so huge warning to the public. Clear your house. Clear your energy. Do a nice salt boundary. And I just heard do a nice salt bath. Okay, and if you don't have a bath, what you can do is take salt, okay, any type of salt, Epsom salt, clearing salt, sea salt, whatever you got, Malden salt, the best salt in the world, and hold it over your head in the shower, and then let the shower drip it all over you, and that will clear your temple, okay? So lots of clearing to be done, and a good time, let me say, because we are opening the doors of Sanheim, and the veil is very thin, which means we're getting this warning because the veil is so thin, and because the universe feels they're way too, this thing is getting way too close to you because of the time of year. Okay? So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, obviously don't take it. Okay? Peace out. Have a good one. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for sharing this video. And I hope I see you again. Peace out, everybody.